The Protector's War by S.M. Stirling. Narrated by Todd, McLaren. Copyright 2005 by S.M. Stirling. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with S.M. Stirling and Scoville Chuchak Galen Literary Agency, Inc., and was produced in the year 2008 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Chapter 1. Woburn Abbey, Aspley Wood, Rasta Bob's Farm, Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, England. August 12, 2006 A.D. Change Year 8. "I've been here before," John Hortle suddenly realized, his thumb moving over the leather that covered the grip of his bow. The moon was up, and it glittered on the ruffled surface of the water to his left, where swans and ducks slept or swam lazily. But there was still little light under the 3 tall yews and the big oak. The night around him was still save for night birds, the whoo-whit of tawny owls, and the screech of the barn type. 7 armed men lay grimly silent behind brush and waist-high grass, watching the great country house a quarter-mile to the northeast. Candles and lantern lights flickered and blinked out behind the windows as the servants and garrison sought their beds. The pale limestone of it still glowed in the light of moon and stars. When was that? Before the change, of course, but when? In summer, I think. Woburn Abbey was old. It began as a great Cistercian monastery in the year when the first Plantagenet was crowned King of England. Henry VIII hung the last abbot from an oak tree on the monastery grounds when he broke with Rome and declared himself head of the church, and granted the estate to a favorite of his named John Russell. The fortunes of the Russell family waxed and waned with those of the English aristocracy and England herself. In the palmy years of the 18th century, the 5th Duke rebuilt the country house in Palladian magnificence, and surrounded it with a pleasance, deer park, and gardens covering 5 square miles, very convenient with London only 30 miles to the south. In 1953, the 11th Duke had opened it to the paying public, complete with golf course, pub, guided tours, and antique shop, and avoided the forced sales which so many of his peers suffered after the Second World War. Came on a day trip, I did. Drove up the M1. After I enlisted, but before I did the SAS selection. August of 1996. 10 years ago to the month. Me first leave. Who...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?